Okay, thanks for tuning in today. Today's video is going to be the top 19 land yachts as voted by you, the viewers. So let's get started. Okay, the first one, number 19, is a 1958 Chrysler Saratoga, two-door hardtop, had the 392 Hemi in it, was a restored car, just a beautiful car to look at. The red and white two-tone paint set it off nicely, and it was at an auction in Palm Springs, California. It bid to 42,000, but unfortunately it didn't sell for that price, and I don't blame him for not selling. It was a real nice car. Okay, number 18 is a 1958 Pontiac Bonneville. Looked great in two-tone turquoise and white paint. Also featured the rare 3 two-barrel setup, the tri-power, and it bid to $58,000 and didn't sell. Once again, at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And frankly, I don't blame them for not selling it either. It was a great looking car and it was restored very nicely. Okay, on to number 17. This 1961 Dodge Dart Phoenix 500 Coupe was powered by a 383 V8, had low mileage, was restored. This one was built down under in Australia and had only 75,000 original miles. Well equipped with power seats, steering, and brakes. Nut and bolt restoration helped this car sell for $40,500, plus a 6% buyer's fee at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. A beautiful car. Okay, on to number 16 now, and this one is a 1974 Oldsmobile Toronado. This one was a survivor with 60,000 miles. One owner, had the 455 V8 engine in it. And this is one big personal luxury car, that's for sure. It definitely qualifies as a land yacht. And one thing that probably kept the price down on this one was the color combination, I would say. But this one, it bid to $8,000 and did not sell at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California, once again. Okay, on to number 15 now. This one is a 1960 Buick LeSabre convertible. It was a multiple award winner, rotisserie restored, tritone interior, just a beautiful looking car. And you can see just by looking at it that why it was an award winner multiple times. And I filmed this one at my local car cruise night in Southern California. And this one was definitely an eye catcher. Okay, time for number 14. And now we go to land yacht muscle car style. And this one is a 1969 Chevrolet Impala Super Sport SS 427 4-speed. This one was restored, and this one sold at my local auction in Palm Springs, California for $36,250 plus a 6% buyer's premium, which I think was a bargain. If you've ever driven one of these cars, you know what I mean. And it was a great looking car, and the color combination being red. And this is your full-size land yacht, muscle car style. Okay, number 13 is keeping in the muscle car land yacht style. This one is a 1964 Mercury Monterey Marauder with a 427 FE side oiler engine, dual quads, Hurst 4-speed. This is a super rare car too. This one I filmed at my local cruise night in Southern California, and it was definitely an eye catcher, that's for sure, and a very rare car, and looked great in black with the contrasting black and red two-tone interior. There's a view of the teardrop hood on this car. This is one rare puppy, that's for sure. Okay, number 12 takes us back to the regular style land yachts, and this one is a 1976 Buick Electra 225 Limited Coupe, original unrestored survivor with only 15,000 miles. This one's a bit of a head scratcher because for some reason it only bid to $5,500 at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And I don't know if it was a title problem or a TMU problem or something with it, or the color combo, but it should have went for more than that, but it didn't sell. On to number 11. This one is a 1966 Chrysler New Yorker. Another survivor has a 440, 365 horsepower engine, two-door hardtop. One of 7,955 sold. It's a pretty rare car in those terms. This one was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California again. And this one sold for $20,500 plus a 6% buyer's premium. And I think they got a good deal. It had a few touches made to it, but it was still a real nice car and fairly rare. Okay, we've reached the top 10. This one, number 10, is a 1957 Imperial Southampton with a 392 Hemi. It was a nut and bolt restored vehicle, AACA first prize winner, which is the Antique Automobile Club of America. And that's a tough contest to win, that's for sure. This car was really nice, and uh, it sold for $50,000 plus a 6% buyer's premium at my local auction in Palm Springs, California. And I think they got a lot of car for their money. You couldn't even come close to restoring this car for $50,000. First, you'd have to buy the car and then probably spend $100,000 to $200,000 to have it as a national show winning car. So somebody got a really good deal on this one. Okay, number 9 is a 1959 Pontiac Bonneville convertible, which is an AACA Grand National first prize winner. This one sold at my local auction in Palm Springs, California for $54,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And this one was definitely a special car. To be a Grand National winner, that's the best of the best. You're going against all the other national first prize winners, and that's really, really hard to do. This one only had 3 owners, 53,000 original miles, a real showstopper, rotisserie restored, had the 389 engine with tri-power, put out 348 horsepower. They only made 3,096 of these in 1959. And this one was definitely something special. And you got to love that tritone interior on this thing. Wow. Number 8 is a 1960 Plymouth Fury, nut and bolt restored, a 4-door hardtop, original car and a show winner as well. Pretty rare to be in this condition to be a 4-door. But I filmed this one at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. And it just definitely was an eye catcher. The nice color combination of white with the green just really caught your eye. Super nice car. Plus, you got to love those crazy high fins on this thing. Okay, number 7 is a 1969 Pontiac Bonneville convertible. Had 35,000 miles, original unrestored survivor car. Had the 428 engine, 360 horsepower, convertible, great looking car. This one sold at my local auction in Palm Springs, California for $13,000 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And you got quite a bit of car for that kind of money. And apparently a lot of people like it because it's the number 7 video. Okay, number 6. If there ever was a poster child for land yachts, this would be my choice. It's a 1960 Plymouth Sport Suburban station wagon, 60,000 miles, a survivor. The original owner was there speaking to someone, or the whole time it was up for sale. Or I think he was the original. He might have been the second owner, but it's a Southern California car. Like I said, 60,000 original miles. It sold for $37,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee at my local collector car auction in Palm Springs, California. And it was definitely one of a kind, that's for sure. And people were looking at it all day long, and it was really an eye catcher with that two-tone paint and interior. Definitely one of a kind, that's for sure. And I think now, the more I think of it, it was a 2-owner car, but it spent its whole life in California. So it was definitely a nice car and definitely huge. Okay, we've reached the top 5. Number 5 is a 1963 Pontiac Grand Prix 421 Super Duty, survivor, dual quads, unrestored, Actually, it was done up as a clone. They only made 3 real Super Duties in '63 with the 421. But this one was a real nice clone, and it definitely had the proper look to it. It sold for $31,000 plus 6% buyer's fee at my local auction in Palm Springs, California. And I think somebody got a good buy for what it would cost to duplicate this car. With the 421 and the Hurst 4-speed shifter, the white over white was really an eye catcher, had power windows. Just a super nice car with the red line tires, 8 lug wheels. Somebody got a good buy, I think. Number 4. This is a wild one. 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V, chopped, custom, channeled, airbags, flamed. Was this built by the family truckster builder? The front end sure looks like it might have been. I don't know what else to say about this one. This is a wild one. I saw this at my local car show in San Diego, California, and it was only there one time and one time only. So it did have a Pennsylvania plate on it, so it drove all the way to California, or it came on a truck. One way or the other, it made it here somehow. But it's definitely different, and it's definitely a lanyard. The thing is gigantic. One thing's for sure, at any car show, you'll definitely be the only one with one of these, so you don't have to worry about it. You'll win your class for sure. No excuses. Okay, everybody, we finally reached a time for the top 3. These are top 3 lanyard videos as voted by you, the viewer, by your views. Number 3 is a 1961 Cadillac Coupe de Ville Custom by Count's Customs in Las Vegas. It's a one-of-a-kind paint job, former Seamer show car, and it's sold at my local auction in Palm Springs, California, for $60,000 plus 6% buyer's fee. And what can you say about this thing? This thing is really beyond words. The paint job is just spectacular. The custom, the amount of time it took them to do it, who knows how long it took? I'm sure it took a long time. But results definitely paid off, and it's definitely an eyeball catcher. Number 2 is a 1965 Chevrolet Impala SS 427. Not a big block, though, a small block 427. An old school resto mod. This was a real nice car. It was at my local cruise night in San Diego, California. And it actually used before the Ellis motors were the craze, this was the 427 small block Chevy that they used to have. So a crate motor. But this one came out spectacular. The paint was really nice on it. It won an award that night at the show for one of the top cars at the show. And you can see why. The interior was beautiful. It was good contrasting color, and just a beautiful lanyard. Whoever built this car did a fantastic job. And whether you go to a cruise night or a car show or wherever you go, you're going to definitely have plenty of people looking at this thing. And if you're standing nearby, they're going to be asking you all kinds of questions about it. It was just really a nice car. That's why it was number 2. It had the second most views of any of my lanyard videos. Okay, everybody, it's time. Time for the number 1 video with lanyards. And this one is a 1976 Buick Estate Wagon. It's a Survivor, low mileage. I forgot to write the mileage down, so I don't remember what it was, but I know it was low. It's original, and it was at my local classic car auction in Palm Springs, California. And hold on to your shirts. This one sold for $14,500 plus a 6% buyer's fee. And I know for a fact that whoever bought it, they flipped it a couple of weeks later and doubled their money. So this one definitely left a lot of meat on the bone for anybody looking to make a couple of bucks. And it's a great car, though. It's without a doubt definitely worthy of being the number 1 lanyard video. And it is based on the views by you. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. And give the video a like. Share it with your friends. Share it with anybody you think would like content like this. We'd really appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next one.